Welcome to my video on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA 2025-2026 standings week A. Well, this week was the week 8 on NBA 2025-2026 season. So, for that reason, I'm recording this video where I'm going to talk about who are the NBA standings through our 8 weeks of games. So let's start. Well, this was a week with little games because how it was played or is playing the NBA Cup knockout run, where the quarterfinals were played the last Tuesday and the last Tuesday and Wednesday, and the semifinal were played yesterday. For the reason most of the team play only 2 games, so that was the reason. Well, remember that. Well, let's start with the Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons are leading this conference for 4 straight weeks. They have the best record in the Eastern Conference, and the second best record in the league, where they have a 25 record. They have a 3 winning streak, and in this moment they have a 2 game advantage against the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks had a tremendous week because in this moment they have a 9-1 record. They have a 5 winning streak, and they qualify to the NBA Cup final, where they will play against the San Antonio Spurs this next Tuesday. So they are there chasing the Pistons for the first place. And something interesting that I am seeing is, for example, the that the Boston Celtics, the Orlando Magic, the Toronto Raptors, the Miami Heat, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Atlanta Hawks. All these 8 teams are fighting to enter to the playoff. So these 8 teams are fighting for the four tickets, for the 4 tickets from the 3rd to the 6th place to enter direct to the playoffs. And it's something interesting because from the 3rd place, the Boston Celtics, to the 9th place that the whole hopes is only 1 game difference, so everything can happen. Because, for example, if the next week, the week 9 that is will start tomorrow, is going the Celtics, Magic, and Raptor have a bad week, and the Heat, 76ers, Cavalier, Hawks have a great week, the things can make that road change, and the Celtics, Magic, and Raptor can go down, and the Hawks, Caps, 76er, and Heat can go up. So this is very interesting. So it's going to be very, very interesting. For example, something to say is that the Raptors and the Heats have a losing streak, 4 losing streak each one, and this is very interesting. Remember that in the last in the 3 4 weeks ago, the Raptors were the best team, but in this moment they have started to falling, and for the reason they fell to the 5th place. About the 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 teams that are chasing the, well, in this moment the Milwaukee Bucks are the last play in the play-in with an 11-16 record. Remember that they have been a struggle where Giannis Antetokounmpo is out, and I don't know when he's gonna to return. In this moment, the only team that is chasing to enter to the play-in are the Chicago Bulls. They are 1 game below the Milwaukee Bucks, and I think it's gonna be interesting, which is gonna to qualify as a playing team. And I think that the rest of the last 4 teams, the Hornets, the Nets, the Pacers, and the Wizards, are eliminated. And I think that the only teams that have in this moment possibilities to qualify to the play-in are the Chicago Bulls. They are chasing the Bucks. So the season is still early, but it's creating that separation, because you can see here that the Pistons and the Knicks are separating from the rest of the teams, and the Pistons and the Knicks are fighting for the first place. And, for example, the Celtics from the house, from the number 3 set to the 9th set are fighting to the other position to enter to the playoffs, and the Bucks and the Bulls are fighting for the last spot in the play. So it's very interesting. And in the Western Conference, uh, the Oklahoma City Thunder are still in this conference from the beginning to the end. In this moment, they are the best team in the league with a 24 to record. Remember that they 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 had a 16 winning streak, but they lost this streak yesterday, where they were eliminated from the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Cup semi-final run. So maybe the Spurs show it the way to the rest of the teams how they can compete and defeat the Thunders, because remember in this moment it looks like that they doesn't have any team that can compete and defeat them. The Spurs showed them their show yesterday how they can defeat the Thunders. I don't know if most of the team can keep that defense level for during the game, but this is a surprise and maybe it's just a failure for the Thunders, because were the favorite team to win the NBA Cup. So the Thunder were eliminated, and they got a 16 winning streak, and in the second place are the Denver Nuggets. The third place are the Houston Rockets, and the fourth place are my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, with an 18-7 record, the same record as San Antonio Spurs with an 18-7 record. Remember that the Spurs qualified to the NBA Cup final, where they will face the New York Knicks. Where remember that yesterday the Spurs did a surprise and defeated the Thunders in semi-final run, and the sixth place and the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 17-9 record. So you can see here that from the second place, the Denver Nuggets, to the sixth place, the Minnesota Timberwolves, there is only 2 game difference. So everything can happen. It's very close this situation. And for example, if the Nuggets, Rockers, and Lakers have a bad week, and the Spurs, Timberwolves, and Suns have a great week, then maybe the Nuggets, no Rockers, and Lakers can fall position, and the Spurs, Timberwolves, and Suns can escalate, and Timberwolves can escalate position. And for example, from the Phoenix Suns, the Golden State Warriors, and the Memphis Grizzlies are especially the Suns and the Warriors. Sorry, are there is only 1 game difference. So the Suns and the Warriors in this moment are in the playing zone, and something interesting is here, because for the last spot in the from the ninth place, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Dallas Mavericks in this moment are the last 2 spots in the play-in, and in this moment the Trailblazers and the Jazz are chasing these 2 teams. So there is only 2 games difference from the 9th place, the Grizzlies, to the 12th place, the Utah Jazz. So it's very interesting, because everything can happen. Maybe the Grizzlies and the Mavs can have a bad week the next week, and they can be out or of the playing zone the next week. And about the Clippers and the Clippers, I think that the most probably they're going to be eliminated, because in this moment they are 4 games below the playing zone. They have no improved. They haven't been improving, and the most probably the Clippers front office is going to start to think that maybe it's time to fire his head coach Tyronn Lue, because it's not possible that with this talent they are out of the playoffs. So in this moment the Clippers are are one of the are one of the 3 worst team in the conference, alongside of the Kings and the Pelicans. But I still think that the Clippers can recover and return to their and they can recover and start to play and start to fight to enter to the playing zone. But it looks like that the Clippers are the 76er of the last season, but remember that they have a lot of high expectation, and they were eliminated. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any social media platform. So see you next video. Chip.